these fucking pastors that preach politics from the pulpit, that scream about socialism and about redistribution of wealth and taking from other people while they're driving very expensive cars, living in multi-million-dollar houses, living the dream off of the money of their parishioners. These pastors who preach these politics from the pulpit while milking their flock dry are the absolute worst scum.
Is called socialism. There's an entire election taking place in New York this next week about a socialist, really a communist. And there are many people who are going to vote for him because they want to take from the makers, redistribute that, and give it to the takers. And that was never God's plan. Listen, in the last 50 years, the West has put $50 trillion into Africa. And the standard of living is lower in most of those countries than it was 50 years ago. Why? Because they don't need a hand out, they need a hand up. They don't need aid, they need trade. They don't need wealth redistribution, they need wealth creation. And by the way, it was never the job of the government to take care of poor people. It was always the job of the church to do that. That's why we have Mom's Pantry and the Dream Center. All these ministries reaching out to hurting people. Wealth redistribution, creation.
Yep. That's the guy, one of the guys who turned down that mom on TikTok who was doing that social experiment by calling churches and telling them that she lost her SNAP benefits and her baby doesn't have any formula and she's just looking for a can of formula. He was one of the many that turned her down. It wasn't the job of the government to take care of poor folks. It's the job of the church. Well, then why the fuck aren't you doing your job? Why are you living in a couple of multi-million-dollar houses, driving a top-of-the-line car, enjoying the good life, and simultaneously turning down what you believed to be, at the time, a mom with a starving baby? These people are the worst fucking scum. The absolute fucking worst. They don't need a hand out, they need a hand up. No, what we need is to start taxing motherfuckers like you. We need to start taxing organizations like your church. We need to start taxing people like you. And I guarantee you, all of this seed money bullshit, give us your money and we'll turn it into something else bullshit. All of these mega churches with these pastors that are driving these really expensive cars and living in these multi-million-dollar homes, that shit's going to come to a screeching fucking halt. Guarantee it. Fucking scumbags.